Hello, friends. The name of the project is Diabetes Mellitus Prediction using IBM Auto AI. So, project description is it's a chronic disease characterized by hyperglycemia. It may cause many complications. According to the growing morbidity in recent years, in 2040, the world's diabetic patients will reach 642 million, which means that one of the 10 adults in the future is suffering from diabetes. In this project, a machine learning model is built that efficiently discover the rules to predict diabetes mellitus of patients based on the given parameter about their health. So that means we take into consideration some parameters and then we predict the diabetes disease. And the model is deployed in the IBM cloud to get scoring endpoint, which can be used as an API in web app building. The model prediction is showcased on the user interface. So in order to create this, we make use of the NodeRed service. So UI can be developed by using the NodeRed service. The prediction results can be obtained by giving the input values in the user interface. So basically, we make use of four services over here. So that is IBM Watson Studio, IBM Watson Machine Learning. So these are the basically used for creating the model. So IBM Watson Studio is used for creating the service, and IBM Watson Machine Learning is used to create the instance, and NodeRed is used to create the web application, and IBM Cloud Object Storage is to create the reference for the dataset. And this is the architecture. So here we have the person who is actually developing the project. So first you need to create the service using the Watson Studio, and then we also create an auto AI, and then we need to add the data set by creating the cloud object storage and referencing it by using this, and then we create the Watson machine learning instance, and we run and we deploy the model, and we can test the results over here. And then we can also create a UI by using our NodeRed app, and we provide the user input values, and we also write the code for JSON file over here. Once the user enters the inputs, it will predict the values based on this model created. So this is the architecture. So there are some basic steps involved in the project development. So the prerequisite is you need to have an IBM cloud account. You can create this account by using this link. Just go, you click on this. You for creating the account, you need to actually basically have the uh, institutional or organizational ID. So you need to go to this cloud IBM. So you need to create your account and you need to log in into it. The other thing is next thing is building the model using Auto AI. In this milestone, you need to build a model using Auto AI. So first step is data collection. So you need to download the data set from the Kaggle. Then you need to log in into the IBM account. Just now I've shown you need to log after creating an account. You need to log in into it. Then you need to create the Watson Studio. Then you need to create the project in the Watson Studio. Uh, then you need to add the data set. That is the downloaded data set, and then you need to create an Auto AI instance, and you need to add it to the project. Then create the Watson ML instance, and you need to run the experiment and deploy the model. So these are the basic steps in the construction of the model. So let's see how to create the Watson Studio. So you need to go to catalog. First you need to log in into your account and go to the catalog, click on it, go to dashboard and go to catalog, and then in catalog you search for Watson Studio. So click on this. So here you need to change here. You need to change it to the last. Change the region. So you can have only one instance in this light plan. So that's why it is asking you, yeah, do you want to delete it or view the existing one? If you're creating for the first time, you need to just change the region here and click on create and click on refresh. Then your service will be created and you can go to your service. Next one is creation of the project in the Watson Studio. So you just click on get started. So click on this get started button. See, I have already created the project, so it is showing the recent projects here. So if you want to create a new project, so there is a link here. So here you click on create a project. So here you have, if suppose if you have any files to be uploaded, you can go for this create a project with the sample file or create an empty project. So click on create an empty project. You give some name to your project. You can also give the description. I have given diabetes prediction. Then you need to, if the cloud storage is not there, you need to choose the cloud storage and click on create. Then your project will be created. Next step is adding the data set to your created project. So this is my project actually. So if you want to add the data set, so add data set to the project by clicking on assets. Then you need to, so here is the option. So you click on these assets. So and you try to browse here. So click on this option browse and select the files. You can select the data set and then click click on open, and the data set will be stored in your cloud object storage, and that will be available here. And then how to add auto AI to your project. So in this activity, what you do is you click on add to project. So this option, click on add to project, and here what you have to do is you have to select the auto AI experiment. So here this is the option. Click on this auto AI experiment, and you need to give the new name here. So here you need to give the new name, and also you can give the description. And here if this instance is not available, you need to select the instance here. And here I have given as diabetes prediction and I have created. You click on create, then you can add the auto AI to your project. Then how to create the Watson ML instance. So here you click on associate an ML instance and choose machine learning, and click on create associate service and click on reload. Then how to run the experiment. So if you click on this diabetes prediction, this auto AI experiment, so this screen will be visible to you, and it will ask you what you want to predict. Select the prediction parameter, which is a class according to the data set, and run the experiment. So actually you have to select class here. So that is actually the prediction parameter in your data set. And once the model is built, save the model that has got less accuracy score, and you need to save that particular model. And then after that you need to select the data set and enter the column name. And then finally you need to go for the deployment. So for deployment, what you have to do is so this is a screenshot for deploying the project. Once you have successfully run the experiment, and once you have deployed your model. So here you need to actually my model is already deployed, so I'm not doing it again. So here you need to click on this promote deployment space. You need to create the new space. Uh, you need to select the ML service, and you need to click create, and you need to click on promote. See, I'll just show and I'll just cancel it again. See here, here you need to give the target space, and also you need to select the whatever the assets you have added, that is your estimated classifier, and you need to click on promote, right? So this is how you do it. And next is you need to click on the model once it is successfully deployed, and then click on, that is successfully promoted, and then you have to click on create deployment. You'll get two options, online or batch. Click on online, and you need to give the name, anything that is project one or machine learning project or anything. Then click on create and click on project one to view the API reference. See here you have deployment spaces. Then you can go view all. Once the model is successfully deployed, you can go for view, click on that view all spaces. See, this is your deployed model. So then you can click on this. See, this is the API reference which we will be using in the NodeRed app. And here, after your model is successfully deployed, we can actually test our application. So here we can provide the input and you will get the result over here. So this is like you can give the values and your result is displayed over here. So that is that is there we come to the end of the project. We have successfully deployed and tested the model, and next is how to interact with the UI. So next comes the application building. So in this milestone, you need to build an application using the uh, NodeRed. So you need to create the NodeRed service, and second one is integrate NodeRed to the model. So in order to create the NodeRed service, so first what you do is you need to uh, go to this one here, catalog. Click on catalog. Go to software. So here you give search for NodeRed app. Click on this NodeRed app. Click on create. So it will actually generate some name, app details. So so then you just click on create. So that is what I'm showing here in this screenshot. So this is the page. So when you when you go to catalog, click on software and search for NodeRed app and click on create. So this is the page which will be displayed. Then click on create and NodeRed app will be created. So once the app is created, you need to deploy it. You'll get the deployment option. So go to deploy app and you need to select the Cloud Foundry and click on new and click on the API key. Then you need to change the location to London. Then your NodeRed app will be created. So how to open the NodeRed app? So you need to go to dashboard. You keep this as it is because this API, this reference you will be copying back again. I have a screenshot. I'll just show you that. See, this is a screenshot. So this is how you select the cloud Foundry, and this is a IBM cloud API key which is generated. See, you have to change. You need to change the region here. After that, this is a cloud Foundry, and then your Node app, NodeRed app will be created, and then you need to deploy it. And when you're opening, you need to go to dashboard, click on Cloud Foundry apps, then click on NodeRed, and you need to click on visit app URL. Then for the first time, you need to actually click on next and click on the checkbox that is not recommended, and then click on finish, and you can go to the NodeRed flow editor. I'll be showing the NodeRed flow editor. It is actually taking some time. Just let's wait for some time. Yeah, go to dashboard here. You go to Cloud Foundry apps. In Cloud Foundry apps, see here your NodeRed app, the created app will be there here. Click on this. So click that is the same page I have just now shown you. So click on visit app URL. Now click on go to NodeRed Flow Editor. So this is the JSON file which I have created. So you need to actually drag and drop the controls over here. Uh, so this is how it looks. So in this navigation pane, you should go here. So here in navigation pane, you have manage palette. So here you need to search for dash, and you need to actually install this NodeRed dashboard when you first time when you create this NodeRed app, and then all these controls will be available for you. You need to just drag and drop them over here, and you need to write the code for them. See here pre-token, you need to set all these parameters, and you need to copy this API key. So how to get the API key? So what you do is you need to go to manage. So here you need to go to manage, and access IAM, click on this, and you need to click on API keys here on the left hand side. So already some keys will be created. If you want, you can create your own IBM API key, or you can just take already which is already the key which is present, because it is valid only for uh, some time. You can just click on this, create an IBM API key, and just copy paste it in the pre-token node. So click on pre-token node, and just you can just paste here your API key. And then also the second HTTP request, whatever you have, here you need to remove the content which is before this question mark predictions version value. So this you need to take it from here. So API reference. So that is actually some this got this got I think this system got stuck over here on this page. So let's wait, refresh it again. So we have just now I've shown you that API reference, isn't it? You just need to copy that endpoint, and you need to paste it over here. That's it. And also like when you are writing your own code, so you need to actually enter your form input values, and and also what are the pre-token values, and what parsing, what is the values you're getting. So these are the codes which we need to write, and we need to connect these nodes. So once this is done, and let's go and check that, and I think this is done. So this, if you click here, you just get that API reference. So and then click on deploy. So that will be successfully deployed. So then you need to click on this, go here, and you can see the output. You just give supply some values over here, and this is the predicted output. This is the predicted output. So this is the predicted output. We need to give the values. So I actually have chosen the least predicted model. So it is giving 0.7 actually. So that means it is 0.5. We can take it as 1. So this is the prediction, and this is a probability. So that is it is showing 0.7. So it's close to 1 actually. So we will test for other values also. So 12, 80, 84, 7, 72, 31, 0, 0, 29.7, 29.7, and this is 40, 46, 0.297. Submit. So now you can see the values are being changed. So it is 0.091 and 0.08. So it is 0.9 closely. It's 1. So the actual output of this from the data set is actually 1. Fine. So what is happening here is, so first we will take the input from the form here. So when you need to add the labels, and next you need to add the pre-tokens here. So you need to write the JSON code, and so whatever the API key reference you are giving here, so that is the API key reference of the generated model. So and it's going to predict the values. These are the predicted values, and thank you.